What's going on, everybody? Use case here. We're going to be running a deal, and I'm going to show you exactly how we're going to do it so that when you run a deal, you can do it too. So we're going to be running this deal via SMS. So we're going to use a custom bot here. I've already created it, but I'm going to basically walk through the steps of exactly how I did it. So created a bot here. I called it New Year's Deal Bot because that's what we're doing. We're offering a one-time only deal to our current users right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here, and what I'm trying to do, my end result, what I want to do is to our current users who are interested in the one-time offer deal, I want to send them a link to be able to opt in or pay for that deal. So instead of booking an appointment to do that, I am linking to a product, item, or service here with under I want my bot to. Okay, the lead value for this is $3,500. So that's what I want, so I can fill my pipeline here. And then what I'm going to do under FAQs, I'm going to just add some things that I think users would ask about this deal, clarify logistics around it, and also just a tip here is when I'm doing FAQs or even objection handling, I want to add here a question at the end. Again, the bot's pretty good at conversing and answering these questions in the FAQs and guiding the conversation, but the more data we can give it and the more we can guide it that way, the better it's going to sell. So under the FAQs, for example, how long is this deal going to last? I give it the answer until December 1st or December 31st at 11:59 p.m. and then it goes away forever. This is the first and last time we will ever offer this as a thank you for supporting us in our year of founding. Do you think this would help you cut costs when scaling? So these are the FAQs I have for the deal. Again, not too many, just enough to kind of clarify logistics of things I think people would ask when coming to this deal. So for the pricing, I put in the price here of the deal. So the deal is $3,500. And what does this pricing mean? It means lifetime access to all of our stuff, unlimited sublocations on our enterprise plan. So you never have to pay a service fee ever again. 1 million token limit per year, unlimited sublocations for deployment, no more incremental cost. So I'm giving the bot the contextual information. So when someone asks for the price or asks how much is it, the bot knows, hey, it's $3,500 and here's why it's $3,500. So added pricing in here. There's no qualifying questions on this one. Again, I don't really have to qualify because it is a deal going out to our current customers. More so what I want to do is just kind of send out a message, kind of prompting them to reply. And then if they have any questions about the deal, have the bot answer those questions. And when it's time to go, the bot will send the link to the Stripe checkout. And then some objection handling. So a couple objections, especially for a deal like this, is I'm not interested, no worries at all, because these are current users. I thought I would extend the offer. We appreciate your support more than we know in the conversation there. Maybe the bot will converse and talk you into it. But I just want to give it that information to say, hey, if someone says this, be nice and say this back. And the same thing for too expensive. Yeah, at face value, I can see that when you factor in the price over time, especially because it's an enterprise plan with unlimited sublocations and bots, the average monthly subscription works out to $5,964 a year. This will give you access forever. So again, I'm giving the bot context to say, if someone tells me this as an objection, this is what I want to rebuttal with. So we've set up the contextual data up top here on our New Year's Deal bot. I've given it a lead pipeline value, so I understand from a pipeline value perspective, within HighLevel, I know how much these leads are worth that are going through this specific bot right here. I'm telling the bot, I want you to sell a product, item, or service. This is a product, item, or service here, which is the Stripe link to our lifetime access program. And then for the campaign, what I'm going to do is I'm sending a voice message, and I'm not sending an image. I'm not sending an initial message because the voice is sent as an attachment to a message. I'm just using the voice message. So what I did here was the script is my voice saying, hey, contact first name. That could be anybody, any of our leads' first name or any of our clients' first name. From now until tomorrow at 11:59, we're offering lifetime access to Agencentric to bring in the new year. This means you'll have full access to unlimited sublocations and deployment, over 1 million tokens per year, yada, yada, yada. I'm just saying this is exactly what I want my voice to say when it's sent out. I'm giving the logistics of the offer. The beautiful thing about voice messages is you can pack a lot of value into a voice message itself, because with a long text, people look at that, they say TLDR, they ignore it. So what we do is we put a really nice jam-packed message with logistics in here, and then we bring in a message that's not too long saying, hey, here's the context of why I'm sending you this. I sent you a voice message with the detail. Let me know if that sounds like something you'd be interested in. And so what I'm kind of insinuating there is, hey, just listen to the voice message because you'll understand what I'm talking about here in this message. So this is the initial outreach we're going to do with the clone voice script, the included message here, and then the bot information. So in this specific use case, the bot is going to replicate me. So I gave it my name, our website, our tonality is casual, and then our about my company. So we have this bot set up. We have all the contextual information in place. The campaign, as far as the initialization, looks good. So this is what I want sent out. This is the included message. And I'll go over additional information here too. So additional information is more so for campaign or contextual information about exactly what we're doing here. It's also a place for additional prompting. As long as you don't prompt inject, this is a good place to kind of walk through maybe a basic prompt to get a bot to do exactly what you want to do. But for example, what I'm doing is adding key details about exactly what we're doing under the additional information. So key detail points. This is what we're doing. So don't sell too hard. These are our current clients. We're keeping a casual tone because we already know these people. This deal is a significant discount. So if someone asks, if you're talking to one of our current clients for a New Year deal, we're offering limited lifetime access to our software. So I'm just giving it additional information of exactly what I'm trying to do, what its job is supposed to do. That's what this field is for, is to say, hey, if it's not encompassed by just a usual sales process, if I'm doing a deal, MedSpa, for example, if I'm doing a Sculptra deal, Sculptra and Botox can be kind of cumbersome when it comes to units and things like that. So I need to give it contextual information here of how to answer questions or know exactly what it's doing. So I have all this stuff filled out. I have the bot campaign correctly. I'm just sending a voice message with the attached message. I do want it to follow up with the leads. And then it has all the contextual information it needs to sell here. So when I go back, the custom bots are given a unique ID here as opposed to the RTD bot or the parrot bot. And that is to identify on our system what bot you're using to reach out to someone so we know what information to pull. So the reason this is so general is because it doesn't necessarily have a unique ID. It goes by location ID. So that's a general business bot if you can think of it that way. And then when I'm doing a custom bot, it'll be more hyper-specific to exactly what I'm trying to do, whether I'm targeting multiple niches or whether I'm doing a deal, whatever it is, Facebook ads. It can be hyper-specific in here and tell the system, hey, be hyper-specific with this specific bot. So I'm going to copy this unique ID. I'm going to go into automations. I'm going to go into deploy multiple chatbots. So under deploy multiple chatbots, there's this workflow you'll see here, initialize bot name, duplicate me. So this is a template workflow. It's drafted, it's a template workflow. It's meant for you just to duplicate. So I'd come in here, I duplicate this workflow. And for example, I take out all this. I'd say I'm initializing, and the way you can think about it is like this. I'm going to initialize a bot. Okay, what bot? New Year's deal. That's the bot I'm initializing. That's the way we name it. That's kind of the structure we have there. So you know when you add people into this workflow, what are we doing? We're initializing the bot, and we're initializing the New Year's deal bot. So I've already done that here. And what I did, and all you have to do with these custom bots is after you duplicated that workflow, you named it exactly what bot you want to deploy. There's a couple webhooks in here. And what we'll do is we'll just come into these webhooks and we'll put the bot's unique ID here. And then we'll do that under the initialized workflow too, bot unique ID here. And then we will publish that and save. So now, whenever we put a contact in this workflow, it's going to initialize them on the New Year's deal bot. Now, I'm going to take this a step further because I could just dump our entire contact list into that initialized workflow and call it a day. But with the voice and everything, I want it to process correctly. I want to make sure everything as far as HighLevel and Agencentric is communicating correctly. I want to kind of divvy those out too. And again, with A2P and send limits and everything like that, just err on the safe side. So what I did is I created a workflow here called New Year's Deal. And all this workflow does here is I'm dripping everyone who comes into this workflow in a batch size of 5 every 1 minute. After I drip those 5 every 1 minute, I'm going to be adding them to a workflow. What workflow am I going to be adding them to? I'm going to be initializing them in that workflow we just built, the New Year's deal. So all I have to do now is take my list of current clients, current customers, dump them into this workflow. I can make a smart list, say add smart list to workflow. What workflow? New Year's deal. 1,000, 2,000 contacts come in here, drip 5 every 1 minute, and then they're added to the initialized bot New Year's deal and will receive the outreach and begin to converse with the bot and get the deal out there.